Hello, hello, hello. Good evening and welcome to this month's subscriber show. This is the subscriber show for March 2019. As it's April the 1st, isn't it? April Fools. And all that shenanigans. So, last month, I was briefly talking about what kind of convention for another property would you like to see. We had some great answers, like GoBots and Masters of the Universe, Thundercats, I think, which I think is all, fine ideas. I was kind of surprised by some of the responses, but most of these are kind of what we'd call stagnant properties. Not that I'm saying they're no good, but what I'm saying is that they're not creating any more stuff currently. The current kind of the non, like Transformers. When you look at Transformers, there's always something going on with Transformers, isn't there? So I was quite shocked that no one said, well, which would be my pick for a convention I'd quite like to go to that doesn't exist as far as I know, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I mean, think of the similarities. Turtles got in there just at the late 80s, early 90s. It's had multiple iterations to to create a different look and feel for different generations, just like Transformers has. It's had multiple movies. It's got a long running IDW comic book series. So it's a property that always generates new stuff and new things. There's always some kind of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle thing going on. But as far as I'm aware, there's no Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle convention. There's certainly not many across the globe as there is with Transformers. So I don't know if maybe Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles doesn't have this international appeal, whereas just Transformers does. Whereas maybe Turtles is just like North America and England, and whereas Transformers goes across the globe. I don't know. If you know, maybe inform me. Give me some words of wisdom in the doobly doo below. So I also was talking about how the state of my channel and how things were talking of stagnant, how things were being a bit stagnant over here, and so I appreciate everything everyone was saying on that post, how supportive everyone was. It kind of gave me a bit of a boost to make sure, keep on doing things like this. Sometimes, even though you're not really bothered about number of subscribers, not really bothered about the number of views, but occasionally it can wear you down and just gets you. And a nice adrenaline shot of support is what's needed to carry on. So Transformers the Week is still going to be coming to an end, but I have been starting to do a few unboxings here and there, looking at the comic books. So we're still going to be carrying on doing other things. Like as I said we would after Transformers Weekend. It's still not finished by a long shot. There's still a few figures that I want to look at, and I've just been a bit more relaxed about pumping them out rather than just make sure it is every week. Just kind of some weekends I've just got other things to do. But we are still in the end game of Transformer of the Week. Talking of end games, we're now in the month of April, where we are facing the Avengers Endgame. Is this a prediction video? Not really. I'm going to talk about it briefly because I'm feeling quite keen, quite excited about the prospect of watching Avengers Endgame. So this is what I feel. This is what I think. This is if I was Kevin Feige and in control of things, this is what I'd be doing right now. So Avengers Endgame, I think whatever happens, quantum realm, time travel, doobly doobly doos, somehow get the MacGuffins, save the world. But I think it's quite important that pretty much everyone dies. Everyone. This timeline that we're currently on they, our heroes die, who only in theory think that what they've accomplished has saved everyone, has saved a different timeline. So whatever they've done in this future that's kind of gone a bit shit, whatever they're doing now, they do something that they think. So it should be bittersweet. It should be, yeah, we've saved everyone, we think, but still, that timeline comes to an end. That's what how I'd do it. How that accomplishes, that's not in my hands. I'm just overall overseeing in that. So, in essence, I think the Marvel Cinematic Universe over. Endgame, man. That's what I think. Red Hulk thinks Rudy Zoo. Yeah, I think we'd like to see a Red Hulk coming up in there. Um, would it be a Bruce Banner Red Hulk, or would it be what's his fuck? My memory is shocking. Colonel Hat, man, Betty's dad. Yeah, would it be that Red Hulk, or would it be a Banner Red Hulk? Thunderbolt Ross, thank you. Um, I kind of almost got there. So yeah, I think that'd be quite fun. But I think the MCU should come to an end, and they should replace it with the MCM, the Marvel Cinematic Multiverse. I think it's time. I think it's time for us to accept that we can have fragmented realities where we have spend phase one of the MCM in the Prime universe, where we look at the characters that we're already used to, already like, already get on with, and kind of further them is almost Thanos never happened kind of timeline, as if Thanos was stopped before everything happened timeline. And then after phase one, we start going into the different multiverses, and that's where you can have a universe where the X-Men exist, a universe where the Fantastic Four exist, and we kind of build those up. And then the phase three of that is when these universes start colliding, and that's when we lead into some secret war shit. That's how I would take this property. I like. There's no way of theory. It's just a kind of, or if it's a prediction, it's a long shot in the dark. But it's just me geeking out, and that's kind of the fun about having a YouTube channel. You just get to have a bit of fun and geek out and stuff. What else is coming to an end is Game of Thrones. I have no predictions. All I know is that whatever happens in the show, they've gone so far ahead of the books now. It's going to be fun that when the books eventually come out to read the books, because I think they're going to be completely different. And so I'm not really that bothered about spoilers in the show being spoilers in the book, because I think it's going to all pan out differently. For all I know, George R. Martin, could be just holding this next book out, holding it back until the shows come out, because he doesn't bother bringing Jon Snow back to life. Jon Snow is just dead in the books. Who knows? I mean, that's quite weird. We've got to, I could remember is where different characters are in the books and where they are in the shows is completely different in this moment in time, and then certain characters have come back to life, or certain characters have gone on different journeys that they may never go on. So yeah, I'm quite excited about Game of Thrones. I'm excited about Avengers Endgame. Also, hopefully we'll get some new figures coming up. We'll try and do some unboxing for you. Kapow will eventually get the Siege Wave 2 in. I've got ordered a few deluxes from that. There's been some shenanigans with Hasbro UK, I believe, but in Kapow we trust, and they will come some good figures that we'll have a little play with. What else? I think there's a Toy World bulldog who was a tank from the last night. But he's like an English tank guy, so I'm gonna have to get hold of him. He's got a monocle and a hat and a mustache, so I must ask you a question. I'm really keen on getting that. Um, yeah, what else? I've actually inspired by David Emily's last toy haul. I've actually bought some vintage Bionic Six figures, so they're in the post. So we might have a look at them. If you're interested in seeing some Bionic Six figures, let me know in the doobly doo below, and we'll make it happen. But yeah, so we've got some promising and good things coming on, and that's kind of just we'll just leave off. We'll just be a short March thing as we spring forward to April and all the exciting things to come. So yeah, if you have any comments or any topics of conversations or any questions, leave them below and we'll look at them next month. But until then, you know where we're going with this. Be excellent to each other. Oh, fuck yes. Bill and Ted 3 is starting to be filmed. Or at least they're scheduled to start filming Bill and Ted 3. Excellent. So yeah, as it comes to the end, other people are joining just as we're finishing. But this is the bit you prefer anyway. Be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes. Because you deserve it, let's bump fists, shall we? Bestow! Bestow!